I'm Robert Militich, Chair of the Faculty Senate and Professor of Nuclear Medicine and Neurology. On behalf of the graduates, the candidates for degrees, the faculty, the staff, and the families and friends of the graduates and candidates, I hereby declare this commencement of the University at Buffalo to be open.
On behalf of the University at Buffalo community, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Spring 2020 University at Buffalo Virtual Commencement. This is indeed a very special day for our graduates, for their families and friends, and for our entire university. We are joining you virtually because it's an unprecedented time at UB and across our society, and we remain committed to protecting the health and safety of our campus community. While the format of our ceremony may be different this year, enthusiasm for our graduates remains high. Each spring, the university's faculty, staff, and students look forward to celebrating the accomplishments and great promise of our graduating students as they prepare to embark on the exciting academic and professional paths that their UB education has prepared them to pursue. I'm thrilled to be among the first people to congratulate you on earning your UB degree and on all of your exceptional achievements to date. Your hard work and perseverance have gotten you to this point. It is because of these attributes, as well as the continued support of your families, friends, and university community, that I know you will succeed in the future, no matter what it may bring. We are so pleased that all of you could join us today for what is a truly special celebration.
Greetings from the University at Buffalo. To our guests joining us from the points across the region, the state, the nation, and the world, thank you for coming together to celebrate UB's remarkable class of 2020. Today marks the 174th commencement exercises. It also marks our first virtual commencement ceremony. Although we have never celebrated our graduates in this manner before, the essence of UB's commencement tradition remains fundamentally unchanged. Unchanged thanks to the steadfast commitment of our students to uphold UB's mission and vision of excellence. From the 17 physicians who comprised UB's first graduating class of 1847 to you, our fiercely determined and incredibly accomplished class of 2020. As you celebrate this milestone today, let me be among the first to congratulate you on your tremendous achievements. During your time at UB, you have grounded yourself in your discipline. At the same time, you have built a broad base of knowledge. You have toiled in the classroom, in the laboratory, in the studio, in the clinic. You have shared your diversity of perspectives. To age-old problems, you have proposed fresh, contemporary solutions. These actions have not only profoundly enriched our university community, they have also helped inform who you are as neighbors, colleagues, professionals, and citizens. In turn, if we have done our job, you are graduating from UB with not only a wealth of disciplinary expertise, but a deep appreciation for the role and value of public service. Education is not meant for selfish gain. It is intended for the greater good. Indeed, this is a hallmark of University at Buffalo education, that you share your enlightened viewpoint with the world for the betterment of the world. In trying times such as these, our global society needs your engagement and your inclusive worldview more than ever. The resilience and adaptability you have demonstrated during this crisis will serve you exceedingly well as future leaders of our complex world. That said, if I may offer a bit of advice, let it be this. Consider the totality of your UB experience. your professional development and your personal transformation, the connection you have made and will cherish throughout your life. Your teachers, your mentors, your peers, all of us in your UB family are so proud of you. Your UB education has prepared you for a moment such as this. In times of great flux, as in times of great stability, you are poised to navigate, lead, and make a positive impact on the communities we serve, near and far. As I look to the horizon, I see a bright future, and I see you at the center. Class of 2020, you inspire us all. I recognize you, I celebrate you, and I applaud you. You will always hold a special place in our university community. Once again, congratulations, Class of 2020, and all the best wishes for the journey ahead.
Members of the Class of 2020, family, friends, faculty, staff, and all others joining us remotely, let me begin my comments by welcoming you today to the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences commencement ceremony. A commencement ceremony is one of life's most significant events. While it is essential that we recognize this important transition, I regret that circumstances prevent us from being together. Even though we cannot gather in the Center for the Arts as we do traditionally, please know that the entire UB family is proud of your accomplishments. A CNN story in early January of this year reported that Chinese health authorities had not been able to identify a mysterious strain of pneumonia that had infected dozens of people and put the rest of Asia on alert. Although they had ruled out a return of the deadly SARS virus, a total of 59 cases of unknown viral pneumonia had been reported in the city of Wuhan, central China. This was an early hint of what was to come. It has altered the course of your last semester at UB, as well as the daily lives of billions worldwide. You should be immensely proud of what you have accomplished. Completing a rigorous course of study is no easy feat. This being done in the midst of one of our nation's greatest societal issues speaks to your resilience, strength, and fortitude. You've completed your courses remotely, finished your research projects before labs shut down, and cared for patients at a time when protocols and protections were still being developed. The past few months are like nothing any of us have seen before, and hopefully will never see again. Many things we have taken for granted now have taken on new meaning. Sharing a cup of coffee with a friend at a local cafe, going to the movies, and even grocery shopping are no longer things we take for granted. We have seen the introduction of new terms and acronyms: COVID-19, PPE, community spread, social distancing, and Zoom. However, the advent of these new terms has also brought a reemergence of more familiar terms: altruism, empathy, compassion, and communication. I hope these are the terms you'll remember when you look back on this time. Remember the inspiring ability of humanity to come together in times of adversity and work toward the common good. During spring break, we began to realize the considerable reach of the pandemic, and with this came major changes: the immediate need for distance education, ramping down of our research labs, critical changes to experiential rotations, and the fact that we would not see each other again for the remainder of the spring semester. I know how difficult these past 2 months have been, and you have my admiration and gratitude for being able to navigate these hurdles and make it to the finish line. One thing is clear is that your knowledge and your skills are needed. The limited treatments for COVID-19 and the lack of a vaccine highlight the need for scientists, including pharmaceutical scientists. The still rising number of confirmed infections and patients highlights the need for healthcare professionals, including pharmacists. Whether your path is clinical practice or science, I wish you the best. I know you are prepared. I know you will do your best. And I know you'll be an outstanding representative of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences and the University at Buffalo. I would like to thank and acknowledge our upcoming guest speakers. I know their remarks later in our program will provide unique perspectives and insights on how their UB degrees prepared them for their careers and challenges they have encountered. Again, congratulations on your graduation. I wish you the best in whatever you do next. On behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor of recognizing the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences class of 2020. They have met all the requirements of the university and are recommended to you by the faculty for the degrees of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences.
I will begin by conferring the Bachelor of Science degree. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Science degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Next, I will confer the Master of Science degree. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Master of Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. Our conferrals conclude with the doctoral degrees. By the authority of the trustees and the Chancellor of the State University of New York and the Council and the faculty of the University at Buffalo, I now confer upon you the Doctor of Pharmacy or Doctor of Pharmaceutical Sciences degree with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Mark Sennett, as you know, and I'm thrilled to have an opportunity to congratulate all of you on graduating and starting a career in one of healthcare's most important and most difficult professions, pharmacy, the management of pharmacotherapy to improve outcomes in patients. You accomplished a lot over the past 4 years. Let that sink in. Congratulations. Excellent job, guys. My sincere thanks to Dr. Prescott and particularly Professor Fiebelkorn and Dean O'Donnell for inviting me to speak to you about how rewarding your career will be and how cool it is that you were able to start your journey at the University of Buffalo. A bit about me, I'm from upstate New York, Syracuse, and as I tell my New York City colleagues, the true upstate, I completed a pharmacy residency in Cooperstown, New York, and then got an opportunity to grab a position doing tumor research at Montefiore Medical Center. I had no experience in neurosurgery, nor had I ever been to the Bronx, but I figured I'd give it a shot. That was 31 years ago, and I never looked back. I consider myself lucky for having a love called pharmacy. I haven't worked a day in my life, and you know what? I'm convinced that it's because the foundation for whatever I started began at Cook Hall on the North Campus at UB. UB prepared me for all the challenges I've encountered and the opportunities I've embraced over these past 30 years, whether it be pharmacy practice, neurosurgery research, or involvement with the New York State Council of Health System Pharmacists and ASHP. And I know that you guys are prepared as well. If you're not aware, ASHP has developed recommendations for the year 2030 that focus on 3 significant areas that are paramount for optimal health outcomes. First, precision medicine. Secondly, heightened awareness of patient-centeredness. And last is utilization of evidence-based data. It's obvious to me that these skills are emphasized in your training. I see it in your actions, your words, and that savvy that comes from being a UB grad. You will exemplify the school's mission to improve health through innovation and leadership in pharmacy education, clinical practice, and research. In a nutshell, UB gives you both the competence and confidence to be comfortable being uncomfortable and taking those leaps, taking on those challenges that goes with being a successful practitioner. As the writer T.S. Eliot said, only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. And this is even more important today than it was when I was in your shoes in 1987. So as you begin that journey, that passion, let me leave you with what I call my simple guide for success for pharmacy, this great profession of ours. First and foremost, remember, you will always know more about pharmacotherapy than physicians and other healthcare providers, period. And then take that skill on the road to every community pharmacy, every clinic, every managed care organization, every hospital. Whether you know it or not, you are all leaders, leading both the patient and the healthcare provider to the most effective and safe pharmacotherapy. There's no profession more up to the task. You know, I'm a big history buff, and one of my more favorite historical figures is the 6th President of the United States, John Quincy Adams, who said, if your actions inspire others to dream more, to do more, to become more, you're then a leader. This service is your path to success, to teach, to motivate, to inspire, to energize. And it's your obligation, not the next guy's. Third is to have goals, because if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? Stretch yourself. Be that confident optimist. Never think about why you can't do something, but rather figure out how you're going to get it done. There's a lot to be said for that proverb. It's better to ask forgiveness than permission. And with this all, don't be afraid to fail. To me, failure is not about getting it wrong. It's about never trying at all. If at first you don't succeed, well, so what? Never settle. And lastly, don't be a cheap GIFer. You know those guys are always waiting for Friday and the weekend to come? Don't forget about Monday through Thursday. Remember, every day is a gift. Again, my sincere congratulations on a job well done. I wish for you the same passion, the same fun that I'm having as a pharmacist. Live that life of a confident optimist. Remember, you're a leader in the management of pharmacotherapy. And remember, you are a graduate at the University of Buffalo School of Pharmacy. Thank you.
Three, two, one, action.
Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Marissa Gaskowski and I am the president of the class of 2020 UB's Pharmacy School. So normally graduation speeches are obviously not in this setting, but given the circumstances, I tried my best to recreate a normal speech by purchasing an Amazon cap and gown. However, the gown was not exactly in my budget, so we're using a bathrobe. And I am joined by my class today. So I believe in a normal speech, they sit behind me or in front of me, something like that. So I'm just going to put them off the side here. So again, not ideal settings for any of us. For some reason, I feel like the class of 2020 has been on a very long episode of Punk'd. However, I don't think anything could be worse than having to give a diabetic foot exam to one of my classmates again. So I guess we really shouldn't complain. I'm just trying to look at the bright side here. But in actuality, thank you very much to the faculty and staff for working extremely hard to try and give us the best rotations that we can get and normal graduation celebrations. I know everyone is very frustrated and I'm sure everything is very difficult to deal with at this time, so we all really appreciate it. As for my classmates, I'm not really sure where to start. I think it's all been great for the most part. There was a point in time I remember going through one of those days where we had a kinetics exam and a compounding exam and probably something else. And I remember looking around and thinking that there was not enough deodorant in the world for today. And I felt like we all felt the same way, but we were all just smiling and getting through it. We all got that Matt Paremba email every week, braced ourselves for how interesting our week was about to look, and we just made the most of it along the way. We tried to do a mannequin challenge, and that was an epic fail. Some of us played in a pharmacy volleyball league, which if you don't know about that, it's probably best you didn't know about that. And we've all gone through difficult times in our life together. I think everyone has really grown and maybe somewhat even changed a bit throughout the past 4 years. For example, Greg, his name isn't even Greg anymore, it's Francis. I became great friends with people I never even thought I would sit with in class, and I personally made really amazing memories because of my classmates, so I know a lot of you guys probably have too. So on a more serious note, I wanted to thank the faculty, staff, and the class of 2020 for somehow making the past 4 years of pharmacy school the best of my life yet. I think sometimes we get really wrapped into running full speed at the next best thing, just like everyone does. We try and check off all of these standards on our list that we think are required from us in life because we feel the pressure of the world from our friends, families, colleagues in academic programs. But in reality, life is so short, and in situations when tragedy becomes really overwhelming and consumes our daily habits for the safety of others, I think it's really important to slow down and give ourselves time to realize what's important in life and how far we have come. Constantly being in stressful situations makes you forget to be happy in the moment. Granted, I realize success and happiness is defined to each of us differently, but trying to come up with ideas for the speech and reflecting back on pharmacy school, I didn't really think about any of the achievements anyone made. Instead, I thought about when Mamie's chair broke in the middle of an exam and the moments we'd wait for Raph to say something really sarcastic in the middle of class. And I'm thinking about us being told to take our hats off 50 times before an exam started. I'm thinking of sitting with Corey's peasants in class, and I'm thinking of myself and Courtney praying to God for something to get out of taking a state board exam and then watching her get a bloody nose all over her exam when it started. And I'm thinking of Wikipedia doing so well on every single exam and wondering if I'm just illiterate. But above all, I'm thinking of the great times we've had in our post-exam celebrations at the Steer. So the point is, I'm really grateful for the past 4 years with you all. You became my family, and I'm so lucky I got to meet all of you. We've dated each other, we've hated each other, but above all, we've created memories that we won't forget. We've worked so hard for so long, and I think we deserve to at least celebrate. To all the families who are unaware of the challenges of what pharmacy school is like, it's a little bit like that episode of Tiger King where the employee's arm gets ripped off by a tiger, but then they still decide to continue to work there at the zoo. So with that being said, thank you all for listening, and I'm glad that I was able to give somewhat of a speech today. I'm really going to miss you all, but I wish you the best of luck in your residencies, jobs, fellowships, or whatever you decide to pursue in the future. So congratulations to the class of 2020. Cheers.
Hello, my name is Gary Jastrab, and I'm president of the UB Alumni Association Board of Directors. It's my honor to congratulate you and to welcome you as a member of the UB Alumni Association. Your Alumni Association is more than 273,000 strong across the United States and around the world, and we're excited to see where your degree takes you. But before you think about what's next, I hope you'll take time to reflect on your UB journey. Remember what brought you to Buffalo, your classes and the professors that have made a lasting impression, the experiences that are uniquely UB, and of course, the lifelong friendships you made. I encourage you to stay connected to your UB friends and to the university. Your alumni status comes with many benefits and so many ways to stay connected to your alma mater. Everything you need to know can be found online at buffalo.edu/alumni. While I'm not standing in front of you on this momentous occasion, know that the entire UB family is standing beside you today and will be here every step of your journey. Congratulations on a job well done, and be sure to always keep your horns up.
Hi, my name is Carl Fiebelkorn. I'm a Senior Associate Dean at the University at Buffalo School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate our award winners and all the graduates for a job well done. You have worked so diligently over the last number of years to become outstanding clinical pharmacists and pharmaceutical scientists, even in the light of many obstacles in your way. What you have learned in the past few years with us is just the beginning of life's long journey in our profession. Accept that challenge that awaits you. We cordially invite you to return and visit now and then in person or virtually and inform us about the directions your lives take. As valued alumni, colleagues, and friends, you will represent UB very well. And now on to our award winners. The first award is the A.B. Lemon Memorial Award, presented to a member of the graduating class who exemplifies the high ideals of scholarship and dedication to the profession of pharmacy, which were held by Dr. A. Bertram Lemon, former Dean of the UB School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Congratulations, Dr. Devin Coffey. The Academy of Student Pharmacists Senior Recognition Award is presented to the President of the University of Buffalo's Chapter of Academy of Student Pharmacists. Congratulations, Dr. Stephanie Lanza. The Copel and Max Rubenstein Award in Pharmacy is presented to a graduate with the highest standard of ethics, integrity, and humanitarianism. Congratulations, Dr. Devin Coffey. The Daniel H. Murray Memorial Award was established in memory of former Dean Murray to recognize a student who is engaged in innovative research project, has demonstrated extraordinary scholarly work, and has maintained a high level of academic success. Congratulations, Dr. Mary Hayna. The Dr. David E. Gutman Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who has demonstrated a high degree of interest and achievement in the area of pharmaceutical analysis and physical pharmacy in memory of Dr. David E. Gutman, former professor of pharmaceutics. Congratulations, Yao Huang. The Ino Nelson Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who has demonstrated outstanding work in biopharmaceutics. Congratulations, Atul Dilawri. The Excellence in Pharmacogenomics Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who has demonstrated high academic achievement and outstanding work in pharmacogenomics. Congratulations, Dr. Nicole Wilcox. The Facts and Comparisons Award of Excellence in Clinical Communication is presented to a member of the graduating class who has demonstrated high scholastic achievement, superior verbal and written communication skills. Congratulations, Dr. Ebony Raffi. The Francis Taylor Award was established in memory of Francis Taylor, a 1934 graduate of the UB School of Pharmacy and former instructor of pharmacy, for a presentation to an outstanding member of the graduating class in the professional practice sequence. Congratulations, Dr. Allison Coughlin. The Inpatient Advanced Pharmacy Practice Award is presented to the pharmacy graduate for outstanding performance in an inpatient components of the Advanced Pharmacy Practice Experience Program. Congratulations, Dr. Miranda Graham. The Catherine Doyle Memorial Award for Excellence in Palliative Care is presented to a member of the graduating class who exemplifies the commitment for compassionate care towards patients with life-limiting conditions but treatable symptoms as personified by Dr. Katie Doyle, a 206 graduate, a student and resident and practicing pharmacist, worked to relieve both physical and emotional pain and suffering from patients in her care. Congratulations, Dr. Mary Hayna. The Lilly Achievement Award, presented by Eli Lilly and Company to a member of this graduating class having demonstrated superior scholastic achievement in the professional curriculum as well as leadership and professional qualities. Congratulations, Dr. Hannah Liu. The Laurie Esch Memorial Award, presented to a member of the graduating class for demonstrating achievement in ambulatory pharmacotherapy management with an emphasis on patient counseling and education, and who exemplifies a commitment to medication safety and beneficial outcomes, personified by Dr. Laurie Esch, a former assistant professor and HIV pharmaceutical care specialist in the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Congratulations, Dr. Francina Montero. The Margaret C. Swisher Memorial Award is in memory of Margaret C. Swisher, Ph.D., by Dr. and Mrs. Alexander Slepian, for presentation to an outstanding pharmacy student in the field of chemistry. Congratulations, Dr. Melissa Dajraj. The McKesson Leadership Award is presented to the student who has best served the University at Buffalo chapter of Academy of Students of Pharmacy. Congratulations, Johanna Suletsky. The Merrick Manual Award for Academic Excellence is presented to the top 3 members of the graduating class in recognition of high scholastic achievement. The first award winner is Dr. Atul Durwani. The second award winner is Dr. Omar Marzouk. And the third winner is Dr. Richard Rovelli. Congratulations to all 3 of them on this award. The Michael E. Crawford Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who exemplifies a spirit of perseverance and given in memory of Michael E. Crawford, a 1979 graduate of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Congratulations, Dr. Mary Hayna. The Milan Excellence in Pharmacy Award is presented to a member of the graduating class in recognition of high scholastic achievement and professional motivation in a tangible and professionally meaningful manner. Congratulations to Dr. Anna Mack. The National Community Pharmacist Association Outstanding Student Award is presented to Dr. Henry Wilson in recognition of his entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to advancing independent community pharmacy practice. Congratulations, Dr. Wilson. The Outpatient Advanced Pharmacy Practice Experience Award is presented to the pharmacy graduate for outstanding performance in an outpatient care component of the Advanced Pharmacy Practice Experience Program. Congratulations, Dr. Allison Coughlin. The Pharmacists Association of Western New York Student Leadership Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who has shown leadership in professional organization activities and has maintained a good scholastic standing in the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Congratulations, Dr. Stephanie Kraft. The Pharmacy Society of the State of New York Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who has shown interest in and is taking part in pharmaceutical organization activities. Congratulations, Dr. Allison Adi. The Renee A. Dietrich Award is presented to actually 2 members of the graduating class who has chosen to pursue a postgraduate training and is given in memory of Renee A. Dietrich, a 1977 graduate of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, who received her PharmD posthumously in 1979. The first award goes to Dr. Marissa Guskowski. The second award goes to Rachel Lucanti. Congratulations to both of you. The Robert M. Cooper Memorial Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who exemplifies the qualities of ethics, integrity, and commitment personified by Dr. Robert M. Cooper, former professor and associate dean of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Congratulations, Dr. Jessica Masiri. The Robert H. Ritz Award is established by Robert H. Ritz, a 1919 graduate of the UB School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, for presentation to a member of the graduating class who has attained the highest standing in biochemical pharmacology. Congratulations, Dr. Richard Rovelli. The Roger Monsavinos Award is presented to a graduate of the Pharmacy Baccalaureate program or the PharmD program who has demonstrated outstanding work in pharmacology in memory of Dr. Roger Monsavinos, former Associate Professor of Biochemical Pharmacology. Congratulations, Dr. Ben Du. The Roy M. Barr Award was established by Roy M. Barr, a 1914 graduate of the University of Buffalo School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, for presentations to the members of the graduating class who have demonstrated outstanding work in medicinal chemistry. Congratulations again to Dr. Richard Rovelli. The Roy M. Barr Award was established by Roy M. Barr, a 1914 graduate of the University of Buffalo School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, for presentations to the members of the graduating class who have demonstrated outstanding work in medicinal chemistry. Congratulations, Dr. William Fang. The Samuel J. Bauda Award is awarded in memory of Samuel J. Bauda, a 1923 graduate of the School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. The presentation is to a member of the graduating class who exemplifies the quality of leadership and dedication to community health care desirable in a community pharmacy practitioner. Congratulations, Dr. Rachel I. The UB School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences Professionalism Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who exhibits the high ideals of professionalism and excellence in patient care. Congratulations to Jessica Mason. The Western New York Society of Health Systems Pharmacist Award is presented to a member of the graduating class having a record of high academic achievement and an interest in institutional practice. Congratulations, Dr. Nicholas Palisano. Congratulations to all our award winners, and congratulations to all the other graduates for a job well done. We wish you luck in the future, and please keep in touch. Thank you.
Hi guys, 2020. You've had some challenges, but you've made it. I'm really excited for you, and I wish you all the best. Good luck, grads.
Congratulations, and all of my best wishes to the UB School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences graduating class of 2020.
Hi, everyone. I know this is not how you imagined your graduation, and I wish more than anything that we could all be together to celebrate today. But I want you to remember that this in no way diminishes your amazing accomplishments over the last 4 years. I am so proud of all of you. Best of luck, and don't forget, if you find yourself in the neighborhood, stop by the school to say hi.
Hey class of 2020, this here's Woody Woodruff, and we just wanted to send a big congratulations and high five your way. Best of luck in the future, and I hope our paths cross again.
Hi, class of 2020. Just want to wish you congratulations and all the best on your future endeavors.
Congrats to the class of 2020. We're proud of all you've accomplished.
We look forward to seeing the impact you make as pharmacists.
We wish you the best.
Good luck.
Congratulations to all graduates at Commencement 2020. I wish you health, happiness, and much success in your new careers or continuing education in pharmacy and the pharmaceutical sciences. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We may not be together in person, but we're together in spirit to celebrate you and to honor your success. Just remember, no matter what the world looks like today, your future is brighter because of all that you've accomplished. We're so proud of you.
To the class of 2020, congratulations today and best wishes for all of your tomorrows.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations on graduation. We're all very proud of you, and we look forward to hearing about your accomplishments in the rest of your career.
Hello, class of 2020. I would like to express my most sincere congratulations for your outstanding academic achievements. Go out, live your life to the fullest, and work hard for a more equitable world. Congratulations again.
Commencement is a celebration of your accomplishments. It is an occasion filled with joy and pride, and the future is filled with high hopes, promises, and dreams. Congratulations!
Congratulations, graduates. I am now proud to call you a colleague.
Congratulations to you, the class of 2020, on your graduation into the profession of pharmacy in what are, to say the least, interesting times. I wish you the best in your careers.
The Office of Continuing Pharmacy Education would like to send out our best wishes and congratulations to our class of 2020 UB graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It has been a pleasure working with you over the past couple of years. Welcome to the profession.
Hi, it's Dr. Clark, just wishing the University at Buffalo School of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences class of 2020 congratulations and best of luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You're now doctors of pharmacy. We're so proud of you. I hope that now you realize, through all of the hard work you've put in, that you can overcome any challenges that life presents, including pandemics. We're so proud of you. Enjoy your day.
Dear class of 2020, we're so proud of you today, and a huge congrats.
Congratulations on your wonderful achievements, and all the best in your future endeavors.
I hereby declare this 2020 commencement ceremony of the University at Buffalo to be officially concluded.